Hello there, hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and for hanging out with me today. Today's video is a good old-fashioned get ready with me because in true essence, I am rushing to get ready because I have to leave in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to do not a full face, but I am going to go through and quickly touch up and conceal some stuff, and I'm going to use a palette that was requested. It is I don't know what this is called. It's like the Rose collection from Wet n Wild. So this is the palette I'm going to use today as requested by, I think, Kay. Hi, Kay. Today's video is also kind of odd because I'm going to be munching down really fast and trying to, like, you know, multitask. We'll see how well I do with that. And it's especially odd because this is not coffee. This is a London Fog. And these are pancakes. Burnt. By the way, just a little side tangent. Does anyone else struggle with their stovetop having weird settings? For example, I turn mine on to medium and it's like cold. I turn it up a little notch and then it's like fiery, burning hells of hotness, and then I burn my pancakes. Anybody else experience that? I guess I just really need a griddle. Anyway, we're not here to talk about pancakes. We're here to talk about makeup. Anyway, if this like random garbledy goop stuff sounds interesting to you, hang tight. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Em and you're watching Makeupry. If this is your first time here and you're not scared away yet, I hope you want to come back and hang out again sometime soon. To do so, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss another upload from yours truly. Mwah. Okay, that was really weird. I'm hungry. I need to get going soon. I have a chiropractic appointment in downtown Seattle. Traffic's been kicking up, so I'm not sure if I'll even make it on time. I really hope I do. So let's just get into it. Oh, I'm being dumb. I'm like so frazzled right now. I'm rushing through steps. So my face looks shiny and oily because I did use an oil. My poor face is so parched and dry because of the sun. This is the first video I'm filming since I've been back from Orlando. I actually returned last week, but I've been just recuperating because anytime I travel lately, I've just been so tired. It just takes a lot out of me, right? So it's taken me about a week to recuperate. And I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, I gotta get back into my normal routine. No more, you know, staying in bed until noon. No more binge watching YouTube videos and not actually uploading. So that's why my schedule has been a little wonky this week. I've been trying to get back into it, but it's really hard when I'm just not, you know, feeling 100%. So I just used the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just around some areas that I don't want shine, and I also need just a little bit of like a primer for concealer. I'm going to apply a little bit here under the eyes. I'm also using their Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have the matte one, which I kind of liked, but I figure I'll try this one out too. It's a little light for me. I'm noticing a huge difference between that and my forehead, so I'll look really highlighted today without even trying. So maybe I'll skip the highlighter today because Lord knows I don't need any more shine to my face, right? Okay, a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to want to use that for my blemishes. That's a first. Usually my concealers are too dark. So, interesting predicament for me. I'm gonna have to switch concealers. Yep, let's just add a little here and here for highlight, because if I don't do that, I'm gonna look a little odd. As if I don't look odd anyway. So I'll go to my MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NC20. It's just, there we go. I just farted all over my hand. This is like the perfect shade for me in the summer months. Actually, I need to switch brushes. I need a clean brush. Where are my little cleaning brushes? A little here, a little here, a little here. My face has also been breaking out really badly because of all the smoke. Sadly, I am in an area where it has been nothing but nasty smoke clouds, and it looks like it's been foggy out. It's just like fall already. Like, this is not even the fun part of fall. Like, all the trees around my house have instantly gone from green to brown. No in between, no pretty oranges, no reds, no yellows, just ugly poopy brown. And as a photographer, I'm really bummed because I was going to set up a mini session, which is basically smaller, shorter photography sessions around fall. And I'm kind of like, how do I do that this year without all the pretty fall leaves? Like, that was going to be my saving grace for this dumpster fire of a year, and it's just not working for me. And I'm like, no, like that, like those photos are like everybody's favorite. Okay, why am I blending this in? I just blended in my spot concealer. Maybe I should have done coffee and not chai, or not chai, it's not even chai, it's a London Fog, which is Earl Grey. But I will say I really do like how this concealer looks under the eyes. It looks really nice and natural. It looks so funny. It's just not... Do you ever have those days where you're just like, nothing is just going the right way you want it to? Yeah, that's me right now. Like, this just looks really yellow on me now. Maybe I can zoom you in so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Whatever. It's just not going to be perfect makeup day. I'm not doing full face foundation because I don't feel like it. My face is so crusty and dry and just not having it. Oh well, my mask is going to be covering up this part of my face anyway, so who cares? Ah! Well, apparently my brush is even saying, nope, you're done. You're done, Negative Nelly. Just be done with it. No one's going to care because I sure don't care anymore. I feel like today's an elf day, and it's just because these are the products I'm grabbing for. This is like my favorite thing, the Instant Lift Eyebrow Pencil from e.l.f. It's super easy. I almost feel like it's foolproof, but I know if I say that and someone in the comments might actually say, no it's not. My brows always suck no matter what I do, so shut up. And that I will shut up for you. I actually still have my makeup bag here from what I brought with me to Orlando, and this was just in that bag, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just grab. Like, that's how much I love this. Like I don't want to fuss with anything that just takes too long. And my brows are going to be dumpster fire. I don't know why I keep saying dumpster fire. You know what? I think I know what it is. I was just watching a Teresa's Dead video, and she says that phrase a lot, so I think that's where that's coming from. But anyway, my eyebrows are going to look a little not so great today, but you know what? That's okay. If anyone's going to be staring at my brows, then they've got nothing better to do with their lives, and I'm going to tell them to go back into quarantine and at least turn on Netflix, because that's more entertaining than my horrible eyebrows. Yeah, they're like not even sisters. There's like this one, which is like, I'm the snobby sister, and then this one's like, I'm not the sister. I'm like the third cousin removed from your step uncle's sister-in-law. I don't know. You know, it's like those Snickers commercials where they turn into this horrible monster or evil person until they eat, and then they turn into like Betty White and like the sweetest, most awesome person ever. And it's like, I feel like that might be me right now, so I'm going to take a bite of pancake here in just a second. Not that you need a play-by-play, but, you know, that just might be my issue, as I need food because I'm getting hangry. And that's as good as that's going to get. Pancake time. I'm going to touch up with a little bit of powder. This one, I don't even know if e.l.f. still makes it. It's the high definition powder. I used to hate it because it's got all this sparkle in it. But after I started using it, I realized that that sparkle actually kind of dissipates, and it just leaves a nice little sheen to the face. And if there is any like glitter or sparkle particles left, I can just brush them away. But I really like how this just makes my skin like, I don't know, it just gives a really nice finish. Alright, moving on to the eyes, because I realized I have like 7 minutes left to get ready. So this is going to be like the fastest get ready with me ever. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later primer. I'm actually almost out of this, which kind of makes me sad because I do like it. I think it gives like this nice highlighty effect to the eyelids. I like to apply it just to the top of the brow bone there because it gives a slight highlight without it being, you know, obvious that I've applied highlighter there. But if you're like a darker skin gal or guy, then this might not be a good highlighty type of thing for you because it's really pale and it barely shows up even on my pale pasty self. So just saying. Alright, let's dip into this beautiful Color Icon Wet n Wild eyeshadow quad. There's 2 matte shades and then more of this shimmering metallic kind of finish. This one also looks metallic in the camera, but I think it feels like it comes off, well, maybe it's more metallic, but they definitely have different textures. This one is more creamy and soft. This one is definitely more dry and kind of glittery. And then the mattes are also, they also have different textures. Like this one's more dry and this one is more soft. So those are the colors. very fall wintry, and I'm really digging these shades. So this one is more of an eggplant aubergine color, very deep purple. This one is more of a Merlot, kind of deepened wine shade, and then of course these ones you can kind of tell more of a maroon type of shade, although it kind of pulls more pink, pinky orange maybe. And then of course this I'm gonna call it like sugar plum, like a satiny mauve shade, but I don't know. Anyway, I think you guys can tell your colors. If you can't, sorry. Do I want to go deep and bold and sultry? My chiropractor will probably think I did that just for him, so that'll probably be a little weird. Let's go with the fluffy brush here, and let's do the purple. Let's do that aubergine. Let's really tap that off because I have a feeling this is gonna get everywhere. Okay, this is not the softest of brushes. It's really starting to irritate my eyes because it's a little pokey. I have to clean my brushes too, and I'm just not in the mood to do that lately, so I'm just kind of using what's left in the bottom of the jar. This is really pretty. Very smoky look, but I'm going to make this really light. Normally I don't do the outer crease color first, but in this case I am because it is such a deep color and I want to be able to kind of cover up any potential mishaps and mistakes that I make. But I think this is really nice because you can build it up, and I think that's as much as I'm going to build that up because let's just face it, it's daytime. I'm going to a chiropractor's office. I don't need to look like I'm wearing Halloween on my face and that I forgot, you know, that it's daytime and not nighttime in the fall, you know. Ouch, that's really pokey. This is a Sephora Professionals brushes. Usually they're not like this, so I don't know. Maybe I just need to clean this one a little bit better, or maybe even condition the brush, because you can condition your brushes. And I often recommend it if you have pokey bristles like this, but apparently I didn't realize this was a pokey bristle brush. It's like a boar hair brush, you know, when you brush your hair with like the soft bristles. That's kind of what this reminds me of. It's like I'm taking a hairbrush to blend out my eyeshadow, not an actual, you know, soft makeup brush. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit with getting the shapes even and the shading even on each side. So I'm going to take a little bit more time to blend this than I'd like. It's not horrible. Honestly, I only have like 4 more minutes before I have to go, so this is going to have to just do, you know. I'm actually looking forward to hopping in my car and driving to Seattle. I actually don't live that far from Seattle. I'm like 10 minutes away. On a good day, on a bad day, it could be 2 hours because traffic can be really bad. I just recently reactivated my Spotify Premium. I used to listen to it all the time, and then I just didn't anymore, so I canceled it. When I went on my trip to Orlando, I thought, I need music for this really long 6-hour flight, so I reactivated that, and now I'm kind of like, I can't wait to listen to that in my car. I have certain playlists that I'm excited to play, and then I can choose exactly what song I want to listen to. No, this is not sponsored by Spotify, but it's Spotify. If anybody of you are from Spotify and you're watching, I wouldn't mind that. That's as good as that's gonna get for me. So it takes on more of a gray tone than purple, which I'm not upset about. I really like that. Although I would say it probably isn't going to be the best with the maroon kind of shade. It definitely will probably look better with that mauve shade, except maybe these 3 would go together as a trio, but this one feels like the odd dog out. I don't know. That's just me. Let's do another Sephora Professional. Hopefully this one doesn't poke my eye out. Let's do the mauve shade because I feel like that will look the best with this particular shadow. Maybe. So that's an interesting combination because this turns into like the smoky purple. This is more of that smoky but almost warmer mauve tone. So it's pretty, but it's not like something I would like wear every day, I don't think. But it is pretty. If you're interested in buying this palette, I think they still have it at Walgreens and maybe CVS if you have a CVS. But I haven't seen it at Walmart, and I haven't really seen it anywhere else that carries Wet n Wild. So I think it might have been one of those limited edition items that just kind of didn't do as well. I don't know. They have a whole range of this rose collection at my local Walgreens. They've got the lip products, the eyeshadows, I think there were like face mist type of things that were also being sold as part of this collection. I don't know. Anyway, it was just kind of an interesting thing to see like 2 days ago when I was thinking about filming this. So Okay, now I'm going to go back into this. I'm going to take that purple again and just smudge that on the bottom lash line. And just flick that over. There we go. I really got to get going. I am like sloppily doing this. Like, I need to slow my roll. Like, even though I'm, you know, just going to the chiropractor, I still want to look, you know, like I put myself somewhat together and that I'm not like needing an intervention, because I mean, that might be the case, but I don't want to look like it, you know. A little bit of black liner to kind of flick off this upper edge here. Another thing I'm really looking forward to today is the fact that I have a massage scheduled later this evening. So it'll be perfect because I know that the chiropractor is going to really, there's going to be a little bit of hurt after that because I threw my back out when I went traveling last week, which is also why I haven't been feeling 100%, is because my back hasn't been feeling so great. I threw it out when I was trying to put my carry-on in the overhead compartment on the plane, and some guy was behind me like trying to get me to rush, and I hurt myself trying to get that up there. So it's like, dude, if you're in that big of a hurry, then offer to help. Don't be a jerk, you know? My eyeliner also looks kind of bleh today, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to skip curling my lashes because I got time for that, literally and figuratively. I'm using this new to me Eyebrow Black Magic Mascara that I got recently in my Ipsy, and I'm really enjoying this mascara. It came at the perfect time because I was looking at buying some new ones, and I'm glad I didn't. I have been looking at buying more drugstore recently because I just want to try them out. But at the same time, I'm also realizing eyelashes are so subjective because everybody's hair is so different. It would be weird for me to review a mascara and say it's horrible and someone else is like, it works amazingly for me. What are you talking about, you weirdo? It's like, yeah, I know. This one works nicely. It stays on all day for me and it doesn't look like trash at the end of the night. So, yay that. There, I kind of like how this look is turning out, even though it's really subtle. Like, I'm sure that this palette has the potential of being like really bold and really in your face, and that's great for some people, but today that's not the look I want. Quickly blend that out a little bit. I like the subtlety. It's really soft, it's pretty, it's definitely fall-like without being like, oh, fall leaves and pumpkin spice in your face, ha ha, you know. I'm going to dip into this Physicians Formula Face Trio. It's got their Butter Bronzer, Butter Blush, and Butter blah, blah, Highlighter. That's all, folks. That's all for me. Okay, let's do a little blush. Ooh, that's a lot of blush. Hello. I'm going to look like I dipped my face into a bucket of pink paint, which would not be unrealistic for me because I have a bucket of pink paint in my office. Because that's the color my office is. It's like a really pale pink. It's actually lighter than the pink of my blush. Believe it or not, it's like the palest, blushiest tone of pink. I didn't want it to look like Pepto. Weirdly enough, I used to hate the color pink, but now I'm embracing it. I still like my dark volchy, that's not even a word, sultry, vampy purple. But I'll settle for a pale blushy pink, like Blush and Bashful from Steel Magnolias, because, yeah, do a little bit of highlighter. Whoa, that's not a little bit, that's a lot of highlighter. But whatevs. We're making it work. Let's take a little bit of bronzer too. Whoa, hello. Yeah, that was not the brightest, smartest move, Em. What are you doing to yourself? You have like -5 seconds. Well, now I gotta make them match. I'm not gonna bother with the bronzer today. I'm just too klutzy, clumsy, whatevs. Okay, I'm not even gonna do like lip balm or lip gloss because I'm going mask worthy, and I'm just done. Can I just crawl back into bed? This is not going the way I wanted it to. Oh. Well, instead of learning about makeup today, you got to learn about how clumsy I am today. So, this is probably way more entertaining than it is informative. So, if that's the case, give me a thumbs up because I could use the thumbs up. I need some encouragement today. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think, or maybe don't let me think because I don't need to think anymore today. But leave me a nice comment below if you feel so inclined. Be sure to click that subscribe button if you think I'm cool enough to come hang out with again in the future. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Please do not be like me and trying to like rush through and get everything together last minute and then realizing, shoot, I have 30 minutes to get through a 45-minute drive and then I'm late for my appointment. That has to be rescheduled. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm rambling and it's time to leave. Have a great day. Stay electric as always. Mwah. Bye.